Welcome back to Learning How.
Welcome back to Learning How. Today we are learning about Berthel Thorvaldsen. He was born in 1770 and he died in 1844. He is from Denmark. He was the first well-known Danish artist. Thorvaldsen's father was from Iceland, but he came to live in Denmark as a wood carver. Thorvaldsen studied at the Copenhagen Academy, but then he won a scholarship to Rome, and once in Italy, he lived there most of his life. At this time in history, in 1791, the Bill of Rights was ratified, and in 1804, Napoleon was crowned Emperor of France. This piece of artwork from Thorvaldsen that we are going to study is called Christus. This is Thorvaldsen's most well-known sculpture and was completed in 1838 and is located above the altar of the cathedral in Copenhagen in Denmark. This marble sculpture shows a resurrected Jesus rather than Jesus being crucified on a cross. And during this time, this change was revolutionary. And so the base on this marble sculpture, and I'm gonna butcher this because I don't speak this language and I could not find this online how to pronounce this. So it says like Komar till Mig. I know that's probably not how you say it, but that's phonetically how it looks on this piece of paper. So if any of you can go and find how it's pronounced, let me know, because I could not find a pronunciation online. That would have been very helpful. But it is translated, it means come to me. And that's great because it's based on Matthew 11:28 in the Bible when Jesus says to come to him. And Thorvaldsen's Christus has been replicated many times throughout the world, including it is in the Temple Square in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it is at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, which is great because we saw this. Josiah had to go to Hopkins when he was a baby for an ophthalmologist appointment, and we saw the replica of this sculpture. And so it's cool that we can put those pieces together and be like, oh, I saw that in real life. Artwork by Thorvaldsen we are going to study is called Ganymede Waters Zeus as an Eagle. And so in Greek mythology, Ganymede was a Trojan prince, and Zeus disguised himself as an eagle in order to take Ganymede to Mount Olympus. So Thorvaldsen carved this sculpture out of marble in 1817. It is just over 3 feet tall. The key word for this piece of art that we are going to study is called contour. Contour is an outline, a line tracing the outer boundary or shape of something. So it's like an outline or a line tracing of the outer boundary or shape of something. The piece of art we're going to study is called a Lion of Lucerne. Called this sculpture the most mournful and moving piece of stone in the world. This sculpture was designed by Thorvaldsen, but actually it was carved by somebody else. It is carved from the side of a cliff and is 10 meters by 6 meters in size. The sculpture is a memorial to the 600 Swiss guards who fought in Paris to defend King Louis XVI during the French Revolution. And above the sculpture, it says, and I'm gonna probably butcher this again because yet again, don't push the buttons. This was not found online. The pronunciation key was not found online. So again, if you know the pronunciations for these words, please enlighten me. I'm always up for learning more. But it says, Helvactrum Fendii Act Virtuti. And it translated, it means to the loyalty and bravery of the Swiss. And there are symbolic French objects around the line that you can see in the picture. So again, if you can do that pronunciation for me, that would be wonderful. The keyword that we're gonna study for this sculpture is called rock relief. A rock relief is a sculpture carved in solid rock or a cliff face. and it is not detached from another piece of stone. So it is carved into a cliff face or a solid rock. The fourth piece of artwork from Thorvaldsen that we are going to study is called Hebe. In Greek mythology, Hebe was the goddess of youth and the cupbearer for the gods. According to ancient Greeks, Hebe's job was to pour a drink of immortality to the other gods. This work of art was created in 1816 and is the second sculpture of Hebe that Thorvaldsen created. The keyword that we are going to study for this piece of artwork is called a plinth. A plinth is a heavy base that supports a statue. So you can see the plinth in this artwork. For learning how your craft is going to be, you're going to make your own kind of like rock relief. And so obviously we're not going to be carving rocks because I don't have rocks or tools to be able to do that. So instead we're going to use bars of soap. So you're going to receive a bar of soap and a wooden stylus and a plastic knife. Be very careful with the plastic knife. Maybe younger students will not receive a plastic knife, but maybe for older students you can be entrusted to be very careful and to not cut yourself. But you are going to carve your own relief into the bar of soap, so you can just work around and you can even maybe take a pencil and outline what picture you want to do, but then you're going to take your stylus and you're going to be able to carve into the bar of soap to be able to make your own sculpture.
Big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can see our newest episode. Stay tuned. See you guys later. Bye.